Just stop. Just stop. Hi, everybody. If I can figure out how to put my earrings on, I'll be Lisa Fry. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Of My Mystical Life. And I'm doing something a little bit different this evening since the husband is off working diligently. And this is his normal thing. So tonight, you get me. Hi. Hi, hi. I'm peeling off a sticker off of my coffee cup. I got it. Oh, I missed some. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. There we go. Had to get the sticker off of my coffee cup. Okay. So, right? How are we this evening? We are going to talk a little bit about something really quickly. Really quickly. I know you're like, oh, Lisa doesn't ever talk quickly. But hi. We got these really cool things in, and I started unpacking them, and I was like, what the hell did Sam buy? I was like, what the hell did he buy? These are called Egyptian prophecy stones. The coolest looking things, if I can get my camera to focus on them. The coolest looking things. I don't even know what to say about them. I've looked them up, and they're really awesome. They're great for connecting you to really high energies and stuff. And I'm like, what the hell is it? It looked like a little alien stone, right? Look like a little alien stone. Really unique. There we go. Really unique. They're only found in Egypt, in the desert. They're called Egyptian prophecy stones. Looks like a chocolate haystack. Are you hungry? But they hold this really high vibration. They kind of make my brain buzz. So I brought it in here to sit for while I'm doing this healing session today. And I'm going to put it down because it actually makes my ears ring. Very interesting little stone. It's not so little. It takes up the palm of my hand, but it's interesting. And nonetheless, and I couldn't figure out why he bought them. And now I know, because they are, woo, buddy. Okay. So I think my scarf is having an issue. So here we are tonight for a healing session. This will not remain on My Mystical Life. It will be removed after I'm done. It will go private onto the membership. So let's light some sage. What I'm going to be working with this evening is bringing in archangels, calling archangels in for everybody that we're working with this evening. I'll be calling on the elements. I'll be working shamanically, everybody. I'll be calling in the elements to bring degrees of healing for everybody that is searching for any kind of healing to go on, and asking that they work in your best and highest good. So we're calling in the protection of the watchtowers to take care of us energetically as we're doing our healing session. The other thing I have right here, I had a rogue Palo Santo stick. Lisa has fire. A little blowtorch to light it. So I have a Palo Santo stick. If you've not used Palo Santo before, you guys, really wonderful. You got buttloads. Is that a technical term? Not sure. Palo Santo is it's just amazing. It's a wonderful clearing tool. There we go. So I will have some music on. I was in the Zoom meeting. Zoom meeting. Am I missing something? Am I supposed to be someplace? Did I miss something? Look at me. I'm like, did I mess up my schedule? I'm going to trust you guys way more than I'm going to trust me. Okay. So we are doing shamanic healing this evening, you guys. And as I was telling everybody, Jennifer, since Sam's not here, and Sam probably won't be here for the next month, we just found out he was extended. I will be doing his healing session today online. And it's not shamanic. No, that's, what is today? No. Shamanic class isn't tonight. That's Saturday. That's Saturday. Oh, yeah. Oh, I put a message out, but it's for tomorrow. It's for tomorrow. Yeah, you got it on a message, but it's for tomorrow. Yeah, Lori, by DC. Not a fan. Not a fan. Once again, I forgot to put sweetener in my tea. What is with that? Okay, so we will be doing third. Wait a minute. What? Today's Thursday? No, it's not. Today's Friday. Come on. Really? Today's Friday, right? Oh, why not? Now I gotta check my computer. You're not in DC. You're too close to DC. And if you have sass about this, Mr. Fry, you can come online and do this. It's Friday. Okay. I'm like, wait a minute. Just see, look. I was seriously lost. Like, what? It's Saturday there. Okay. Okay. What? It'll be your Sunday probably. Oh my gosh. The healing session that's tonight, honey. That's what's going on. You guys see my mystical life commenting on the feed. That is my sassy husband. Want to come online? I can add you to my screen. It's Friday in Georgia. Good. It's Friday in Oklahoma too. Oh my gosh. What? Am I lost? That is next month. What am I supposed to be doing? I didn't have my calendar right here. Shit. Guess what? We're still doing it. What am I supposed to be doing then? Why did I have it in my head that I had to do this tonight? So I must have to do this tonight, right? Oh my God. I'm falling apart without my husband here. Can you tell? Shit. We're still going to do. Oh, nothing on the schedule for tonight. Nothing's on the schedule for tonight. Oh my God. I am early. I'm way early. Right? I'm way early. This is what we're going to call uber punctual. Right? Okay. Somebody keep me straight. Someone must need it. So we are going to do a healing session. So what I am going to say though is, you guys should go check and see what I just put in the store. I just put altar cloths in the store, limited amount. So there you go. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So we're still going to do it. We're still going to do it because obviously it has been in my, we'll do a shorter healing session, and let me find a different drumming to go with a shorter healing session. And then we will do a couple readings. How's that? because I don't know what the heck was on my brain, but my brain said I needed to be doing a healing session tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this one on because I like this one. And we're going to do some drumming. You know what? Let's do that. Groovy. Now, I'm going to sit back here. Oh, you guys get to see me floating around in my leggings. You guys aren't supposed to see that. I'm going to sit back here. The microphone's all the way over there. So I'm going to drum for a minute, and I'm going to see if you guys can hear this, because sometimes my microphone stops picking up sound. Okay? You love the leggings. Can you guys hear this consistent? Yes, it is made of real skin. Can you guys hear that consistent? Skull britches. I have a lot of skull britches, you guys, believe it or not. Can you guys hear it? Okay, let's do it. I'm going to put my feet on the floor and we'll drum. Ready? not what I anticipated doing this evening. Just not. And we could have done it longer, except that drum is so heavy. It is so heavy that I'm sitting there going, oh my gosh, I don't think I can hold it up anymore. Maybe I need to move it a little bit, use it a little bit more. Can you see me trying to get that on the boat? You felt that in your chakras. I'm glad you guys could hear it. Normally, the microphone shuts it out. I don't know if it picks it up as static. The boom boom makes me want to dance. That is, Mr. Fry can tell you what kind. I think it's elk. It's elk. I have a, don't hate the person here. I have a horsehide one at home. No. Maybe it's at home. It might be home, or I haven't unpacked it yet. That's what I was thinking, Lori, that I need a stand to put it on like a timpani. I really do. Because it really is heavy. It probably weighs 8-10 pounds. And after a while, you guys, your arm starts to really feel that. And if you put it down on your lap, it dumbs down the pain. It brings down the vibration. So I didn't want to do that. But for the love of me, I have no idea why I felt like I had to be on doing a healing tonight. It was in my schedule. It wasn't even I think I should be online doing it. No. And here's the thing. I just did the schedule for next month. Kelly, I have no idea. The captions are a Facebook thing. I can't seem to get rid of them. The captions aren't on my end. They're on Facebook's end. Yeah, a stand would be really helpful. I've got to figure out how to make one so that it works for it, because it is a beautiful drum. Beautiful, beautiful drum. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm waiting on my flute. How does your flute play, Lori Spears? Mr. Fry, are you on here? Mr. Fry. Mr. Fry. Are you here? Mr. Fry. We've already taken care of hers. And hers. Okay. I hope you guys like that. I will try to be on my line drumming more. It's part of some of the shifts I'm going through, some of the changes I'm going through. Yeah, I don't know about the caption thing. I have no. It is so easy to play. How awesome. I've been wondering how your new flute, we should hear a concert from you. Okay. So do we need cards tonight? Next month, we're talking about paging Mr. Fry. Mr. Fry. Mr. Fry. Right? Paging Mr. Fry. What should we do? What should we do? I will be doing the replay. Awesome. 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 I did see last night's video from the orb last night, you guys. The old one is very heavy. This new one's light. Cool. I did catch the orb. Did anybody else watch the replay on the orb? I can tell you. Oh, I just threw away the time. It was at, really, Lisa? Look at me dipping into the trash, trying to find the time. Okay, I got to save that. So I got to cut that out so that I can have that little clip of, it was so weird. Yeah, the flash that glitched the computer. Because anyways, it is what it is. So yeah, it was the weirdest. Ooh, really? Rose gold lip plate. Oh, cool. I did watch it. It is a very fast, 5713. It is 5713. Very fast orb, but visible by the eye, which is really unusual. So let's go with my favorites. let's go with my favorites this evening, just to give Lisa something to shuffle as we go through and do some readings. How's that? Because some people see captions, some people don't. So let's move forward. Let us move forward. You saw it go into the chair. Yeah, it kind of went like zoom. Wait, it went like this, zoom, like this. It was really weird. Really weird. We were talking about Metatron at that point, right? We were talking about Metatron. And I have to say, Sam being gone for this length of time really puts me in a different state of mind. It always does when we're separated. And I'm going to use this time to create a level of connection with my guides that is going to be off the chart. That's my intention. All next month's classes are going to be on extraterrestrials. And that's where I'm putting my energy, you guys. Yeah, we had a visitor yesterday. We definitely had a visitor in here. So it was really, really amazing to see it happen. So this is what I'm going to put out there. I welcome orbs into the room, right? I welcome that. That's really amazing. So if anybody catches them behind me today, please let me know. Okay. All right. So you guys, if you could share, sharing is caring. I love it. You know, that's amazing. It is the best form of flattery. He could have been cruising around in his Merkaba, right? Extraterrestrials. So I'm going to be pulling some cards here, but I want to talk to Rachel Franks first. Rachel Franks, why do I want to do this? I want to rock a little bit. I need to rock a little bit. Okay. Thank you. This is more of somebody that's passed away that's come along to say, hey, let me comfort you. Let me comfort you. And I also hear humming. I hear humming. I hear, I don't even know what it is. It's like, hi, Kimberly Pachu. I just feel like there's somebody from the other side. I feel like it's a woman that wants you to, I don't know, maybe you would recognize the fact that she hums and she used to rock. Maybe she was somebody that rocked grandchildren or great-grandchildren, something like that. This is for, I have to find her name again. Rachel Franks. Can you validate anybody that you can remember that's passed away, a female that has passed away, that was somebody that rocked and hummed? They were like a comfort. They're like a comfort. I hear humming. I just hear humming. And I need you to know that this person, whether you realize who they are or not, you always have this comforting energy that's there with you. And I feel like they want to sing like maybe not hymnals, but older songs. They want to sing old soft songs. Making my ears really ring. And she shows me sensible shoes. I don't know why the sensible shoes is a big deal, but they're like black dress shoes that they're not patent leather, but they were something that they wore because they were comfortable. Maybe this person had foot issues that they needed to have really good, comfortable shoes. This is how they're showing me they needed to have good shoes, is because they had foot issues. So probably bunions, actually. I would assume that this would be a bunion thing, where they had, I don't know if you know what a bunion is, but it's when they get like a toe that curves in and their joint comes out. It feels like a hymnal. I want to sing like go tell it on the mountain, or Something beautiful like that, that just is a soulful song, a soulful song. I also want to talk about thick nylons. I don't know, maybe there's support hose. Support hose? Does any, can you validate any of this, Rachel? Because I'm sitting here going, I mean, this sounds like everybody on the face of the planet's grandma or great grandma. Well, not everybody's. It's just a very gentle, very. I need to see if there's any validation here, you guys, and then we're gonna move on. This person would have pushed their glasses up a lot. Like, does this mean anything to you? I know we're all going, but that sounds like my grandma. Does this mean anything? It could be your grandmother. You know, do you feel this presence? I mean, can you feel this presence around you of this soft individual? Because this person is just trying to let you know that you're not alone. Not only are you not alone, that you have others there in spirit, but there's people around you that are there to be protective for you, protective of you. You don't need to handle everything yourself, they say. Make sure you're leaning on somebody else. And that's really what they kind of show right now. They're kind of like showing, lean on somebody. What if when you have when you feel like you have the carpet pulled out from underneath you, there's lessons there. There's lessons there. So just take the lesson and go, you know what, screw it. I got to move forward and move on with the lesson, because that is the only way. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. That's the only way we learn. Right? Right. Okay. So I just need you to know that that person is there with you all the time. All the time. Just, that's what they want you to know. Don't think that you weren't loved or appreciated or that you're not seen, because you are seen by quite a few people that are in your energetic field. You are seen and protected. Okay. Moving on, moving on. Let's see. Are we doing mediumship evening? Is that what we're doing here? Okay. Who's up for mediumship evening? I hope that helps, Rachel. Are we up for mediumship evening? I have a line. I have a line of people. I had no intentions of coming on and doing readings this evening, you guys. I really actually in the other room was like, okay, I'm going to go on. I'm going to do the healing session. I'm going to get off the internet because I have been working all day and I was feeling kind of icky and grouchy because Sam's not going to be home for a while. Okay, let's do mediumship. Let's see. I need a moderator, just because it's going to be easier for me. Everybody's like, sure. Now, just know, you guys, when we're doing mediumship, sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get the message across, to figure out who it is, and then once we have who it is, the message comes really quickly, right? So just be patient and be happy that somebody's getting a message and you may be next, right? Okay. Yeah, it's a line of loved ones that are standing here going, let's talk. You guys have seen, you guys, who's not seeing ghosts, right? I'm not talking like I don't see them like that, but they're there and I can feel them, and I can feel a bunch of them in the room tonight. So really, really a lot of energy. Okay, Jennifer Vaughn. Well, we're going to let you do it, girl. All right. So the rules are, I do not want to know any of your information. Please, 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 please. Sharon Donkos. The crowd goes wild. There's my cousin, Sharon Brito. Sharon, I want to show you something. I want to show you something. It's on my desk. Sharon sent me something the other day, and I had not one individual picture of my grandfather. And it really always kind of bothered me that I didn't. But here's what really got me. And here's what really got me, and I'm going to share because I know this person is around me all the time. And I sat here and bawled like a baby when I saw her picture. And it was just like, I know her. I know her. And it was just the most. And you talked about the eyes, Sharon. You talked about the eyes. It is in the eyes. Look at that person. Isn't she gorgeous? That is my great grandma Schuster. And I just saw that picture and I melted. So, anyways, that is on my table. Okay. So, we're going to do mediumship. We're going to do mediumship. So here's how this works, you guys. Yes, no's, and I don't knows. I don't want to know any of your information. Please, pretty please, don't tell me about Great Aunt Gertie's hat. I know those eyes talk, right? Those eyes talk. I don't want to know about Great Aunt Gertie. Please don't tell me about Great Aunt Gertie. Give me yes, no's, and I don't knows. If you know the information, yes. If this person is relevant to you, yes. Give me a yes, okay? If it doesn't mean anything like it, you think I look like her, really? I hadn't paid attention. If it doesn't mean anything to you, if you cannot validate this person, just sit back and watch and enjoy somebody else getting a mediumship message, okay? But it is a wonderful gift. It is like, I am so pleased with this. It's just not even, I can't even say. So once you're in the yeses, okay, once you're like, okay, I think I know who this person is, we're going to whittle it down. You have to be able to take most of this information. If you're taking like 70%, you're out. Okay. You have to be able to take most of this information. And sometimes information comes across and I just know who it belongs to. So we may have to just, go with that. But let's do this. Okay. Yes, no's, and I don't knows is fine. If you don't know the information, that's fine too. So let's get started. I do know that I have a male energy here. Let's see. Brown pants. He talks about brown pants. He wore brown pants. And he had a belt to hold up. I don't think he was a very big guy, but he wasn't a real tiny little skinny guy, but he wasn't a very big round guy. But he wore brown pants. So I actually say I think he was like a labor kind of person, like a mechanic or somebody that worked with his hands, and he shows small things. He would work on small things for fun because his brain worked really quickly. He was super smart, and he liked to have music playing in the background, and it would be a memory of them dialing in radio stations. So this is an older memory. In the garage, he would have a radio, and he would dial in radio stations, and there was a white dial on like a brown radio. Can anybody validate this person so far? This is as far as I've gotten as the pants. I feel like this person may have had some kind of cardiac issue. Hi, Teresa Gibbs. May have had some kind of cardiac issue that caused their passing. And he wasn't a t-shirt kind of guy, like sports t-shirts or anything. Maybe a white t-shirt underneath, maybe a white t-shirt. Can anybody take this? So we have a gentleman, brown pants. He had an old radio in the garage that had a white dial on it and was brown. And he liked fun music, and he wore white, like men t-shirts. Cardiac issue. Who can take this? Solid, 100% across the board. You can take all that information. Possibly a mechanic or somebody that worked on machinery. Hair color. I don't feel like it was remarkable hair. It was just like a brown. Okay, how many people are in yeses? I see cranes. And just like that, it was gone. Facebook user that said, can you see my comments? I can see your comments, but I don't know who you are. How many people do we have in on this? It's a brown red. It would have red cast to it. I'm not going to say total, like, I think of a, that's so funny. You're like ginger. I think of a ginger like my sister who has red hair. But it's reddish brown. It's not remarkable to me just because I think of red as my sister's hair. Okay. Make sure you guys, yes, no, I don't know. I don't want to know any other information. Okay, so well, let's see. I see cranes. I see big equipment. Can anybody validate the big equipment? Where can I go so you can see me? My Mystical Life or YouTube. YouTube under My Mystical Life. Or My Mystical Life on Facebook. 6 people? Okay, the crane has to delete some people here. I see heavy machinery. I see a crane. Like a big yellow crane. A boom crane. Right? It's a good thing I can read spell check, Liz Caputa. I give the information. That's why if I don't give hair color right away, because they're like, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal yet. This person had cardiac issues, but I wonder if they might have actually, Bonnie Bond, yes, I can see you now. I wonder if they might have passed from something like emphysema or something along those lines. I feel like they might have had some sort of hearing issue as well, possibly had hearing aids or was too stubborn to get hearing aids because both of my ears are blocked. Who are we still in at yeses? That's not viable. Okay, fine. Okay, here's the other piece of information. He keeps singing Little Red Corvette. Now, I'm not saying he was a Prince fan. I'm saying there might have been a muscle car of some sort involved. Who can validate all this information and a muscle car? I told you guys this takes some time. Every once in a while it does. If you can take muscle car, say muscle car. If you are in on the rest of the information. What did I order? I didn't order anything on Amazon. Right? I had a message come across. Okay. I keep hearing Little Red Corvette, which means there was a muscle car involved of some sort. It didn't have to be red, but it is muscle car. Shirley Shannon's in it, muscle car. And is this part of, no, I'm not asking you questions. I feel like this was a lot of fun. Red car, but not a muscle car. I feel like working on the car was fun. I know, random. It is random. It's all very random. I feel like the working on the car was fun. He also talks about having a bin for, he shows having, this is random. He shows having a bin in his work area to throw his dirty rags in. When he was wiping his hands off, he would throw his rags in a dirty bin, a bin for rags. Can anybody validate that? Right? And sunflowers or daisies. And I feel like they were first somebody else. There's lag. I'm waiting, you guys. There's lag. No information, guys. Okay. Amy doesn't know about the rag thing. Shirley Shannon knows about the rag thing. Okay. Can you validate, Shirley Shannon, can you validate flowers for somebody else? You have to be able to take all this information, you guys. If you guys could share one time, that'd be fabulous. I'd really appreciate it. Shirley Shannon, can you validate this person either giving daisies or sunflowers to somebody else or growing them? I actually have to say, I feel like this person laid them on somebody else's grave. Actually, it's like a gift of some sort of compassion or something like that. Daisies. They had held memory to him, something along that. Okay, we have two people in at flowers. Gosh, I feel like that somebody passed before this person and that there were flowers that were laid on a grave or something like that. Um, I see flowers being put down and I see a headstone. Yeah, we're down to two. Can anybody validate the flowers and the headstone? You have to be able to take almost all of this information. And we're talking the brown pants, the yellow crane, heavy equipment, the red car or a muscle car, the rag bin, the cardiac issues. You have to be able to take most of this information. He liked to tinker on things. He was mechanically inclined. His brain worked really fast. He had a brown radio with a white knob. You have to be able to take all of this. I'm going to say it's Shirley Shannon. I'm going to say it's Shirley Shannon. That's just the feeling that I have with this. So I'm going to have to go with that. It's about the yeah, it's about the message that goes with the flowers. Um, and giggling and giggling. And I don't believe that he was the giggler. I think that somebody else was a giggler, and it was just this person was a light. This person walked on water kind of thing, like larger than life kind of thing. But I want to talk about the flowers and the lessons that go with not wasting moments and treating every moment as if it is the last one, because there's a lot of relevance in that. And he's showing me connecting the dots in the stars. So he's drawing stars. I don't know. He's drawing lines between stars. And he's like, we just never know where our next moment's going to be. It could be here. It could be here. It could be here. It could be here. So take every moment into heart and make sure that you are appreciating everybody in your circle. I think you do anyways. But this person is just like, just know you're guided, you're watched, and you're watched over. You have a really good guardian angel, by the way. He shows you like almost stepping in puddles and going, no. It was your best friend, John. Okay. So just know that you're watched over. You're watched over. Okay. I'm gonna move on. Just know that his energy is there just to make sure you're okay. All right. And that you're appreciating every moment of life, every moment of life. So let's move on. I want to move on to something. Sometimes I get things people come across, you guys, that um I'm hoping this is not one of them. Every once in a while, we have a missing person stroll through. So let's talk about this girl that I have. All right, let's talk about this young lady that I have standing here. I'm going to give her the age of, and I hope somebody knows who she is. Yeah, I'm glad that that made sense to you, Shirley. I am glad that made sense. It's always nice, you guys, to watch somebody get a message. It is almost as rewarding as getting one yourself, because you go, oh my gosh, they felt that connection, and that's really, really important. Um, so I have a young woman here, young lady, young girl, actually. We're going to get the age of, she keeps saying like right around 13, but she doesn't look like a modern 13 to me. This is somebody that passed away when they were younger. Um, I don't know if she drowned. Whatever, however she passed, she was out of oxygen. Um, I don't know if I'm going to continue on this one. If somebody knows who I'm, if anybody can take this person, feel free to step up, because if it's just it feels like a missing person to me. Uh, Maybe just because of the way she passed away. But if anybody can take this person, she's right around 13 years old. She's probably passed away in maybe the 80s, maybe the 80s. She passed away maybe in the 80s. And if you guys want me to continue on with her, I can continue on with her, but I'm waiting for anybody to validate this, and everybody's terrified to even say anything. And the reason I'm telling you about this young woman is sometimes, and this has happened, I've actually had somebody come across that was a victim of a crime, and somebody could take the person in the feed. And it's really, it's sometimes difficult to hear that somebody so young had such a traumatic end. But and actually we've had a couple come across, or at least one come across, where we've done a lot of research on it, and we've turned it over to missing persons, and they took it to the police. I agree. All right. Okay, we'll continue on. I can tell you, this is the kind of thing that I try not to do when I'm sleeping, because it can get traumatic. So just know that it can get traumatic. I can actually tell you absolutely that she was either pushed under the water, or she was asphyxiated and strangled. But to push her under the water, they pushed her out down by her throat. So it was either the asphyxiation by crushing her throat, or the drowning that actually, I'm not quite sure. I do know that I feel my ears popping, like it's just, I don't know if that's a thing that happens when you have so little oxygen and something's going on. Um, she talks about, she actually went to school at like a Catholic school. She shows me a Catholic um, uniform. She shows me a Catholic uniform with the skirt and the suspendery looking things, the straps, and a white shirt. And then she shows me a cross. She shows me a cross. So she went to a Catholic school. She had hair that come to right about here. It was really, really curly. I don't know if it was I don't know if it was a perm. No, it's a natural curl. Because she talks about, this is funny. She talks about, you know how hard it is to get a haircut with this hair? If they cut it in the middle of a curl, it goes haywire. So she actually had a really, and I have no water in there, no tea in there. She has a really, really great sense of humor. Her name is A-N or A-M, Angela, maybe? It might be Angela. Her name might be Angela. A-N or A-M-E. It's one or the other. She's on a lost poster somewhere. That's why I knew she was a missing person, you guys. She's on a lost poster somewhere. Her last name starts with K. Cavish or Kavish, Cavish, something. Um, she talks about, okay, that's helpful. Um, she talks about green beads. She talks about green beads. Like my first indication would be rosary. She's talking about being Catholic. She's in the school in Catholic school. I would think they were green rosary beads. Green rosary beads. I'm going to tell you, we're just going to do this just because it is important, obviously, for her to come across. Um, and I pick up like a male energy. I'm kind of watching this through her eyes, and it's really kind of um, I just get this feeling of being pushed under by somebody in their 30s, much older than she was, with blue eyes. He had blue eyes and short brown hair and a plaid shirt. Really. And she keeps saying, teacher, I feel like she yeah, Lisa Phillips, I really feel that too. I feel like she thought she was fine and safe. I feel like it was a teacher. I feel like it was a teacher. She keeps saying, teacher, the brown plaid that she showed me is the same as her skirt on her for her Catholic outfit. And she keeps going back to the rosary. I feel like she's from the Midwest, Ohio, Michigan area. I initially heard Ohio, but I try not to go with that because I'm from Ohio and I'm thinking, well, maybe I'm just reading into it. But no, she's talking about Ohio. She showed me Michigan. I think she went missing around the time of a festival. She's showing me oh, she's showing me a Ferris wheel. Okay. Jennifer, you've written this down, right? It's recorded. Never mind. It's recorded. I'm going to pass this on to missing persons person that I know, intuitive, and see if she can go anywhere with this because I actually figure I have a pretty close recollection idea of the location, um, because the Ferris wheel she's showing me is at Cedar Point, right? Random information. It's the great big huge Ferris wheel. I'll look it up. Oh, okay. So I will, I will, I have goosebumps. I will just wrap her in love and light and see if I can work with her a little bit later. And I will talk to a friend of mine and pass her information on to a friend of mine. I appreciate you guys being patient. There are, we do run into these things sometimes when we're working, and it is a choice as to whether we're going to bring that energy in and talk to the individual to see if we can get more information. Like if I was to see this person, I probably would know the person that at that time, although it's a lot of time has gone by, but I can see a picture of the person that did this to her, and it's just disturbing. Okay. So let's move on and see if we can find something a little bit more cheery, because that is she has had that feeling when I started with her. So let's move on. Let's move on. Let's pull a couple cards. Let's move on. Let's step away from that. I don't do that very often, but boy, when they come through, they're just looking for a little closure, right? Things happened a little too quickly and they get a little bit stuck behind. They're not quite sure what's going on, and I'll help transition her over. I want her to talk to my friend first. Okay. All right. So let's do a reading. No more moderation. I have to step away from that for a little bit. Thank you very much, Jennifer. Thank you very much. I have to step away from that. What about the Ferris wheel at the Navy Park and Pier in Chicago? Definitely. I see roller coasters in the background. It really, really, really looks like Cedar Point. If you've been to Cedar Point, Cedar Point has a look, but Cedar Point looks different now than it did back in the 80s. And I can see the blue streak. So that means something right there. I just put that together. I see the blue streak against the water, and that means something. Yes, I got that right. Thank you so much. She's like, the blue streak. Okay. Got it. Okay. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Okay. Oh, heck, there it jumped. I have a jumper. Let's go with Barbara Brown. Thank you for your patience, you guys. Barbara Brown. This evening is not turning out the way I intended it at all. But that may be why we ended up doing this, right? Flexibility. Barbara Brown. Sometimes when we go through, first of all, I want to say, what a gorgeous card, right? What a beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful. Doesn't it? And, over in that area, Sharon, a lot of kids come up missing because we're right in that beltway for sex trafficking. And even back in the 80s, before it was even talked about, lots of kids come up missing there. Okay. So Barbara Brown, sometimes we just have to go with the flow, man. We have to go with the flow. It is so important for us to take something in and go, okay, this may not be the perfect thing for me, but we're going to make it work for me right now. And then I'm going to make it my own later. And as you go forward in life, things shift and change. And then all of a sudden it's perfect. It's not what you thought was going to be perfect, but it does turn out and it works out. And that is perfect. So I want you to know, be flexible, and not only with your own plans, but with other people's plans too. So when someone walks up to you and says, hey, I got to change this. We can't do this day. Or I need to spend more here. Anything like that, just go with it, because what may not be what you think you need, but Spirit knows what you need. There you go. Okay. Just me grounding out for a second, because this chick's going to be a chatty Cathy now. Okay, we're good. How often do things go as planned anyways, right? They don't. They don't. So we make the best. You're you now. Okie dokie. Now I'm me. You figured you're getting that mastered, right? Okay. Yes, I hope that too, Katrina, that her family finds closure. That's a major issue for her is knowing where she's at. I don't think she's been found. That's why she's listed as a missing person. She's not been found. Okay. Go with the flow. All right, let's see. Sandra Oaks. Sandra Oaks, I love your energy this evening. It's you really want to know what her energy says? Okay. Let's just do it. That's what her energy says this evening. It's just like, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Whatever. Sandra, I have 2 cards for you, Sandra. I don't even know what they are yet. When I'm shuffling, whatever pops up, pops up. Sanctuary, girl, turn in and find some peace and some solitude. Find some quiet. Shut off everything and just go hibernate. Put your head in a pillow. Scream if you need to. Doesn't that feel like it's therapeutic? It's awesome. Okay. Because you have had your energy zapped. You really need to recharge and find some flow, because you know what happens when we hit rock bottom, when we are just so tired, so worn out, so emotionally drained. So I'm so sick of government. I'm so sick of COVID. I'm so sick of the 4 walls in my house. I need to get out, or I need to not work so much and be such in demand, or all the things that we have going on right now. We need to stop, recharge. And what happens is out of the ashes comes the phoenix, right? So be that phoenix. Give yourself a break, for crying out loud. Give yourself a break and just breathe, man. Just breathe. Okay. I know, Amber Allen. I couldn't either. Okay. Yay, Barbara's going to go with the flow. Okay. I hope that helps. Let's see. I'm just scrolling on through, you guys. Actually, I'm not scrolling. I'm just shuffling. Everybody's shuffling. If everybody could share one time, that'd be fabulous. Yeah, bring it on. All right. Bring it on. Okay. Bonnie Bond. 3 cards for Bonnie Bond. What'd your guides say, man? They said Bonnie needs it. I hope that helps, Sandra. Bonnie Bond. These 3? Okay, we'll put that one back. 74 shares. Thank you guys so much. I haven't shared it all. Okay. Let's see what your cards are, shall we? Should we put on some Jeopardy music? No, let's just do the cards. Okay. Your first card is all about action. By the way, we got unicorn carvings into the store. They're gone. I didn't even get one. I said, I just went, unicorn. And they were like, shoo, they disappeared. I said, shit. Action. What is it you're holding back from, Bonnie? You know, fear is not a valuable tool to have in our toolbox. We are always stopping ourselves from growing because we might be afraid of this, we might be afraid of that. We don't just let it happen. We don't just let it happen. And you know what? I know, right, Jennifer? You got one. But I want you to know that you need to be moving forward, creating action. Action is what makes change, you guys. You can revolve in the same pain, the same misery, the same job, the same issues, the same anger, and it's never going to change if you're revolving there. But throw in a little bit of joy and a little bit of fun and a little bit of difference. Move your coffee pot, find somebody to say hi to, give somebody a smile, and all of a sudden things change. We need change. That's what they're saying. Bring in some change. Anyhow, next card for Bonnie Bond. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Moving on. Next card. Discernment. Ooh, what a pretty card. Don't kiss the frog, though. Warts. Warts. Look deeper into some of the things that have created some patterns in your life that you need to shift, right? And create action in. So look deeper. Look into them and go, you know what? I can either do the same thing or I can move forward. And you need to be moving forward. So create the action, decide what it needs to be, pick out the things that need to go, and start working on it. Let's see what that third card is. Try it again. Anticipation. Look at, once you start moving, once you start getting rid of the crap, wonderful things start happening. Everything is changing, and you start manifesting what works in your life. How many of us are manifesting staying in the same pattern because we're afraid of change? A lot of us. A lot of us. So this is the perfect trio for you. Let me pull them back up here. Action. Create your movement. Create your own movement. Figure out what needs to be changed. Look at it analytically. And then when you do that, anticipate the wonderful things to come, because that is change. That is what we do. That is manifestation. Right? Let's manifest. 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 We are a lovely bunch of coconuts. Okay. This is interesting. I would like to see what you guys think is your animal totem. You guys are out here chatting about it. I want to know. What do you think your animal totem is? I hope that helps, Bonnie. My dog's snoring not like a lady, but like a trucker. Yeah, I know. The dog's in the living room. I closed him out here tonight. What do you think your animal totem is? Oh, sorry. Cat and owl, fox, deer, fawn. You're piggybacking. That message can be for everybody, you guys. It really can. I don't like giving blanket messages, but boy, can we all use that one, right? Dolphin, scarab beetle. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just got terahertz bracelets in with scarab beetles on them. Ah! Right? Okay. Hawk, turtle, butterfly. I'm a dinosaur. I like it. Fox and mouse, mama bear, right? Polar bear. I love that one. That's a really incredible animal totem. Hawk, wolf, praying mantis, cat and dolphin, deer and bear. Love it. Love it. Absolutely. I am just going to let you guys know that what? Oh, I'm like, why did you call me a bitch? Because we just shipped her box today. That's why. It just came in. I'm so sorry. They came in. I got them logged in right away. What else did we have come in? I've been taking pictures all evening. Are you kidding me? I can't remember what we brought in. Altar claws. Yeah, I know about those. Those have been here. I can't remember the other things. I'm feeling like a sloth. Me too. Eagle. Love it. White bison. Love it. It came in after your box left. It came in after your box left. I haven't put it on the store yet. It'll be in this evening. After I'm done off here, I sit down in the evening and I upload pictures. We are almost out. We only had 10 of these set up. Well, 10. I can make a couple more up, I think. But this is our self-care box that comes with rose quartz, a rose quartz heart, So slippery. A rose quartz heart. And clear quartz, pink tourmaline, and a sage stick, and chocolate. Now, you got to thank Sam for the chocolate, because Sam's like, who doesn't want chocolate? So this is, we actually made these up so you guys could send them to friends that you feel like need to do some self-care, right? Or if it's yourself. So if you are buying one for somebody else, then what you do is you go on and you buy this specifically just for somebody else, because that's one whole order. So it gets shipped directly to them. All right. So you can put the shipping to a specific person. We don't even have to put in there who it came from. It can be a surprise. I know, right? Thank you, Sam. He's like, you need to go get chocolate. I'm like, I don't want chocolate in the house. I don't want chocolate in the house. But there they are. $33.33 includes the shipping. Right? $33.33 includes the shipping. So you get all that and a box of chocolates. Okay. You guys go to, this is where you can go to get it. It actually has, I have a tab called Crystal Kits. It's under Crystal Kits. So there we go. Moving on. And I'm getting ready to, I'm going to be taking suggestions for what kind of kits we want to have in there. I know we're going to have protection. We're going to have a house cleansing kit. We're going to have raising our vibrations, working with our angels. We're going to have some different kinds. I just have not decided what kinds yet. Wait, I don't want chocolate. Wait, yes, I do. The chocolate actually does serve a purpose. It's very grounding. No, it does. How does the reading and giveaway work? I go through, and whoever my guides tell me to read for, I read for. So I just kind of scroll through and see what they say. I know, right? And let me tell you how easy it was for me. I was like, wait a minute. I just have to put a sticker on it. Do I do phone medium readings? No, normally I would do readings just like this on a Zoom, like a Zoom call, but I have suspended doing readings for a little bit of time. I'm focusing on teaching. You need protection from the mother-in-law's kids? I have a wonderful mother-in-law, so. Do we ship to Canada? Yes, we do ship to Canada. That does not include international shipping, you guys. The kit does not include international shipping. So shipping to Canada is a different story. I would have to figure out the shipping on that. I will be opening my readings up maybe 1 week a month. I'm not sure, just because, but I'm focusing on teaching right now. Within the membership, we have a lot of different classes going on, like healing sessions, right? Like tonight's healing session. That's next Friday. I just don't even get myself sometimes. I don't understand. I'm like, where's my guidance? Do you just set me on autopilot and go, watch this, everybody? I just see like, what the hell? Okay, let's do some more here. Nicole, shoot. Shut. Nicole, shut. Nicole, shut. Oh, you have some past lives behind you. How interesting. It's that retrograde. I don't know, you guys. If I could blame it on retrograde, I would, but I gotta tell you. Was anyone wrong? Anyone wrong with what? Oh, no, I wasn't testing anybody. You have some, Nicole, you have some past lives behind you. I want to talk about your energy. You have this energy that leans a little bit more towards male energy than it does female energy, a little bit more combative than you are like motherly. And I'm not saying you're not a good mother or anything like that. I'm just saying, what I'm saying is in your past lives, you revolve more. They let me wing it all right. The high one is monthly. Okay. You revolve more into past lives where you revolve from past lives that are more male and warrior or soldier or protector, those types of lifetimes. So they're just saying, hey, this is just a big part of who you are. I would not be surprised if you have a concealed carry. I wouldn't be surprised if you took care of your family, made sure your doors were locked and stuff like that, because you're a protector. You're a protector. You also have some really incredible animal totems. I get like the bear, and I'm like, yeah, but that's a really obvious one. They talk about the eagle. They talk about raptor birds. They're showing me a bunch of different raptor birds. Very keen, very smart, very detail oriented, very able to see into the details, things like this. So they're saying, hey, these are some things that really serve you in this life. Okay. So when you come in for female lifetimes, you are balancing, you're doing a balancing act. You're drawn to power. You're drawn to people that are protectors. You're drawn to stronger energies because that's what you like. That's what you're used to. But that as a mothering energy as well, you have this soft, like soft kitten side as well. So they're saying, you're learning to balance your energy fields. Life between lives. I think this particular lifetime, you were like, I really like going back for those male past lives, but I think I need to work on my tenderness a little bit more. So let's go in and try that some more. But I do see plenty of past lives where you have actually passed on the battlefield. I wouldn't be surprised if you have phantom pain. And they actually give me like right here by a rib, like if you would stitch a rib kind of thing, that kind of thing. Or maybe as if it carries along around to the back where you would have a pulled muscle every once in a while and a disc issue. So they talk about stuff like that. I hope that makes sense to you. Okay. Hope that makes sense to you. Okay, moving on. Wait, who's having a birthday? Whose birthday? Who had a birthday? Oh, Katrina. Happy birthday. Okay. Sandy. Lisa, can you share more on how we know about our past lives? Little House in the Prairie gives me comfort. Akasha calls. Akasha calls. If you guys are used to stepping into your Akasha calls, or if you don't know how to, you can. We actually discuss it in. There's a couple classes in the membership on how to actually step into your Akasha calls, how to do it safely, how to do it guided. You guys, if you're interested in joining our incredible, beautiful community of incredible people. I can't even, I have no words for the wonderful people that we have that are on this chat and in our group. We have a private membership that we teach classes in. We do an ongoing intuitive development. So if you go to mymysticallife.com under the membership tab, $11.11 a month gets you in the membership. And each month we give something away. And because my husband is an overachiever, yes, I know, late bloomers, aliens, what? I want to know which kind of aliens you guys want to hear about. Because I've kind of just thrown this into my guides area and said, the next week I'm going to be journeying and working with Ashtar a lot. I'm going to I want to work with the Federation of Galactic Federation, and I want to see what energies want to come forward. Anyhow, so this is actually very, very high quality rose quartz. It has a star in it that I haven't been able to get on camera yet, but it is a really big piece. It is almost as big as my head. This is what was given away the first Saturday in February. So my husband is an overachiever. I don't know what next month's giveaway is yet. He better get on the ball so I have it for the newsletter. But this is going to be given away. If you are a member by the end of this month, so you have 2 days to be in the membership still, to go join the membership, just to get in the running for that. So if you're a membership in good standing, by the end of the month, you're in the drawing for that. Okay, moving on. Orion, awesome. I know. It's like nailing Jello to the wall, trying to figure out exactly who's in the Federation. So I have to sit down and talk to Ashtar about it and see what I can find out. Every time I see your office, there's something new to look at. I am fluffing it. I'm adding new things. I'm not fluffy and finished yet. I'm working on it. But and then what's going to happen is Sam's going to go, okay, let's sell the house. And we're like, are you kidding? You saw my alien TikTok? That lipstick. I'm telling you, I would buy that lipstick. Oh my God, that makes my head buzz. Okay, Orion. I need to write this down. Okay. Because I'm serious. I'm serious. I want to know who you guys want to hear about. We've already talked about the Pleiadians. So Orion, I'm thinking Arcturians. I can do Arcturians, no problem. Arcturians, let's see. Who else, you guys? I actually want to talk about the reptilians. I want to talk about the reptilians because they have a very firm foundation in almost all the history across the world. And we overlook it. We overlook it. So I do want to talk about the reptilians. I know. We want to talk about lizards for it. Well, Pleiadians, we've already done Pleiadians, though. Lyrians. Okay. Lyrians. Yep. Got those. I'm thinking Arcturians, Lyrians, reptilians, or Orion. Syrians. Yeah. Transformers. What are you guys talking about? You're fluffing it. My daughter calls farts fluffing. I'm not farting in the office. Lemurians. Now, the Lemurians are actually Pleiadians that were dropped onto this planet as a human. We absolutely can talk about the Greys. We can absolutely talk about the Greys. There's very, very a wide variety of Greys, actually. Decepticons. I don't know that. You bring in some Transformers. I got you now. But there's a wide variety of Greys. If you guys haven't seen the Nazca dummies, not Nazca, the Nazca mummies on Gaia TV, you guys need to watch it because I went to bed that one night. I couldn't barely sleep because things were laying eggs. I had issues. And I'm like, it had eggs in it. So if you have Gaia TV, go watch about the Nazca mummies. It is amazing, you guys. Totally amazing. What has been discovered that we're not talking about. We're just not talking about it. It's okay. That'll be fine. That's what girls do. So, but there's a wide variety of Greys, and it's amazing how the reptilians, there's actually more. I know you can sit and watch Gaia TV all day, right? The reptilians, there's many Andromedans. Thank you. I knew I was missing something. Thank you so much, Isis. But yeah, the reptilians, people are usually warned about the reptilians, but there's many different types of reptilians, and the blue avians. See, we have, I knew this is, my mind went blump earlier today, and I couldn't think of anything. So I'm Googling, I couldn't find anything. And I'm going, okay, I'll just take this to everybody. They'll know. But the reptilians, actually the precursors to what we think of as the reptilians, kind of like the Sleestaks, were quite large and were massive. They say they were 19 foot tall, and they looked like dragons. And I know the blue avians, I love their energy. I love blue avian energy. I will talk to them every once in a while within Twilight, and it is just, how can I help you? What can I do? You're just like, you're so soft. Such a sweet energy. And I'm the one that wants to know if the species dated outside its species. Yeah. Nothing about aliens, but I believe they're out there. Oh, they are. They are out there. They're right there. I believe that. I believe they are right there. You know, when Christopher Columbus, humans are remarkable. The human brain is remarkable. Very, very protective. We don't play with the reptilians. they they are very dominating, and they want to rule any place that they are. So there's a lot of technology that goes behind them as well, but they want to rule. So we don't mess with them. But yep, I'm lost now. I don't remember what I was talking about. I have to scroll through. I was answering something. Oh, so when Christopher Columbus actually was parked his boat, you know, off the coast, they sat there for as long as they could and just sent a little boat to get some supplies, right? Waiting to see if it was safe. They were checking, doing reconnaissance to see if it was safe on land. And do you know that the Native Americans didn't see it? One shaman is said to have seen it sitting in the water, and he wasn't talking about it because he didn't think he could get people to believe it. Our brains will shelter us from what is harmful if it's at all possible. If we can't think about it, if we can't pull it up into what could be real. I mean, the Indians had never seen anything like that, right? So how could that possibly even be a thing? That huge, 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 huge ship. So there's self-protection. Just, no, it's not there. Wonder if we're doing the same thing. I wonder if we're doing the same thing. Draconians. Yes, draconians. So I knew you guys were so smart. That's why I come on here, because you guys are so smart. Right? Right? There's a lot of different species walking around on the planet. We should actually talk about interdimensional. Maybe we can talk about a little bit of, oh God, I don't know how many we can fit in. I don't know if Sam's going to do his Tiger's Eye class, so I might actually just put this in there, one of these in there, because we have 3 weeks worth of, or 4 weeks worth of aliens. So, legit, as I reference Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy, I have not seen him land. Right? Why? I've seen a UFO in our town, and a friend of mine did too. So let's do that. Who has seen a craft? Who's seen a craft? Before I even believed in any of this, I was in the Panhandle up by Tallahassee. Yeah, I was up. We were driving up so I could take my nail technician's license in 1990. And we saw something in the sky. And then we saw something else in Virginia over a battlefield. And everybody was in the car. And what did we do? We all got out of the car. Like we had not seen fire in the sky, right? And we all get out of the car, and we're standing at the edge of the field going, they're probably going by going, those people are so stupid. It's a good thing we're the nice people. Just, oh gosh. You've had several sightings in California this year. You've seen lights. Jennifer says she has. Lori Spears has. Which one? Any, right? In a row, in a line. So let's take it a step further, you guys. Let's take it a step further. You could swear you saw one when I was 18, jaw-dropping, right? When we see something that we know is out of the norm, it's just not, ISIS has seen them, it's just out of the norm, right? And you go, holy shit. Linda and I, my mother-in-law and I were driving from Farmville to Toledo, and we were going down 77. We turned around because there was this no lights anywhere. And then right in the little valley, there was this huge light. And I'm like, what the hell was that? We got off the exit, turned around, come back. There was nothing there. And it was not, there was no lights, there was no nothing. And I'm like, the hell? Before we did any of this, we didn't have anything, or even didn't even have a toe in any of this. I've seen them flying around and objects showed up in the pictures I took. That's very cool. Sighted craft by the Air Force Base in the UP. Really? Up in the 80s, had friends that flew for Air Force, could not explain it. Southeast Georgia, don't get the visitations. They're scared of the banjos. Amen. Oh my gosh. There's weird shit around here. I believe it's the power place. You know, Virginia has a lot of extraterrestrial activity. And there's a couple lakes that we have aquatic extraterrestrial that is spotted often, where they come right out of the water. But people don't talk about it. So on this vein, let's talk about who has actually experienced an extraterrestrial visitation. I'm not talking about an abduction. I'm talking about where you are either just conscious of an energy or communicating with an energy, or open your eyes in your bed and see one standing next to your bed, that type of thing. Who's had that kind of thing happen? Seen them in early hours in New Zealand, made me run for shelter of the shed one day in a panic. I bet. Yep. Now, let's blow our mind here. Who believes that they have been in communication with Archangel Metatron? Count that. Count that. If you've been in communication with the goddess Athena, count that as extraterrestrial. Artemis, extraterrestrial. So many of our lore, our mythology is based on individuals that have come back to our planet, and Artemis, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yep. Artemis and Athena. Athena is often seen when working, and I didn't realize it until much later, when I was sitting talking with Athena in my meditation space one day, and we just took off and we did some astral travel kind of thing, and I found myself standing on a the only thing I could say was like a bow of a ship. Obviously, you guys, my human body is sitting right here. I'm doing astral travel. And I find myself looking down at our planet in amongst a bunch of very odd looking individuals. And I'm standing next to Artemis and Athena. So these are people these are individuals I work with within meditation. I've had contact with Horus. Who do you think Horus is? What kind of head does Horus have, Isis? Would God and Jesus be considered that if you have never seen them? I think the divine energy, this is tough. This is a tough question because it goes across the different religious belief systems. But Ashtar is said, the commander of the Galactic Federation, is said to have been incarnated as Jesus Christ. That was his human incarnation. Okay, Isis, because I knew the answer. Think about the blue avians. They say that the blue avians were a turning factor for ancient Egypt, and that's where they got a lot of their extraterrestrial communication, and a lot of their technology from was the blue avians came in to assist them. And a lot of the Horus, there you go. Look, compare them to blue avians. So we've had a lot of different influences in our history that we don't even think about. Like the dragons. I didn't know it was Metatron until I saw something in a book. It was during a shaman journey that I met him. Oh, he's amazing. He's absolutely amazing. We work with him. Anytime I do a guided meditation, it's always channeled Metatron. Always. She's like, you guys are freaking me out. I'm out of here. We get into some of the strangest conversations. This is so easy conversation. This is an easy conversation. And actually, this is basically what we're going to do for class next month. We're going to talk about extraterrestrials. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We work with Archangel Metatron often, and he is such a high vibrating individual. There's so many different theories, right? And are we correct? We're all going to be having some woo-woo dreams tonight, right? We are groovy people. So far tonight, healing, drumming, cards, mediumship, starting to solve a missing persons case, talk to animal totems, and now UFO and aliens. You never know what you're going to find here. How do we find or meet our guides? Sandra, you're on the mediumship. You're on the membership, right? You're on the membership. Just start watching those. Just start watching those videos, girl. And be on the classes. Do the guided meditations, basically. The guided meditations are designed to shamanically journey and take you to your guides. We are fun people, Kimberly. We seriously are fun people. Now, here's the other thing. Us fun people, a lot of us, not everybody, but a lot of us are going to be on a cruise ship together. Thankfully, not going to the Bermuda Triangle. No, okay. I'm like, wait a minute. No, okay. We've covered so much ground tonight. We are going to be on Spirit Heart Cruise. It is in 2022. Yes, Enoch is Metatron. Enoch is Metatron. He had a human life as Enoch. And by the way, Seraphim and Metatron are the only two angels that have had human incarnations. Please don't ask me what the other one's human incarnation is, because I don't remember. So the cruise is actually really affordable. It's like $950 or something like that. You can put $100 deposit down and pay on it until the cruise, like a month before the cruise. It's a lot of fun. It's an intuitive cruise. It is 25. I don't know the whole number of people that are doing. Thoth is one of your guides. Thoth is amazing to work with. Thoth is amazing to work with. What is the deadline to sign up? There is no deadline. I mean, there is no deadline. Yeah, yeah. So we have 25 plus speakers that are going to be on the cruise doing classes and drumming circles and stuff like that. Yeah, we need to manifest it, you guys. It is going to be so much fun. We really have a lot of people that are already joined, that have their rooms already. We've got our rooms set up. I'm actually the featured speaker on the cruise. I'm talking about shamanism, leading shamanic journey, doing drumming circles, and we are going to be people over in the corner, and people are going, I don't know about those group. Where did they come from? Because we're going to have so much fun. We look at spirituality. That's all, folks. We look at spirituality as Lisa Gomez is manifesting the cruise. It leaves from Fort Lauderdale. It leaves for Fort Lauderdale late February. Lisa Phillips is manifesting it. Sandra Oaks is manifesting it. How do we find out who our guides are? Meditation. If you're on the membership, I don't think you're on. Are you on the membership, Beth? We have a bunch of, the whole library is available. If you've joined today, you get everything we've ever done and everything we're going to do. So yeah, you need a piece of this. You need a piece of this, Jennifer. It's Egyptian prophecy stone, right? They'll only be found in the Sahara. So you're in the membership. Oh, watch the guided meditations. They will take you to your new. Okay, start with ground center, protect, all that good stuff, and then work your way into the guided meditations. be in our classes, on live classes. I don't remember. I don't remember, Jennifer. I don't remember. It is totally unique stone. Add it to your order of the scarab bracelet. And the fluorite Anubis is in your package. The fluorite Anubis is in your package. So we, yeah, we're going to have so much fun. But we really, seriously though, the cruise is, if you already are a reader, it's probably tax deductible if you do your taxes. That's how I did it last time I went. But it is the end of February. Show me that stone again. It is called the Egyptian Prophecy Stone. I'm trying to get it to focus, but it sees my face, so it won't do it. There. Egyptian Prophecy Stone. I don't know why it vibrates the way it does, but it makes my ears buzz a little bit. And while not the prettiest stone on the planet, I'm meditating with it. I'm almost tempted to put it next to my, maybe not. Say maybe I'll put it next to the bed, but my husband's not home. I quit meditating when Sam leaves because I have things stand next to the bed like aliens, and you go, what the hell is that? No, it's not barite. It's not barite. It's called Egyptian Prophecy Stone. I think there's a limonite aspect to it, but the really weird thing about the stone is it doesn't form like it's supposed to. That's one weird thing about this. They say that this, and I can't remember the name of it. I don't remember the name of what it is, but it is some aspect that it should form naturally in a different crystal formation, but it doesn't. It goes against nature and forms like this. Don't meditate with it by the bed. I'll have a group show up. I'm really kind of tempted to do that. But I mean, I can feel it. You're excited for your grapes? They went in the mail. They're in the mail. They're in the mail. So different, right? Different. So anyways, anyways, enough about the cruise. Enough about the cruise. Let's just make that go away altogether. My precious. Okay. All right. Yeah, you can feel its frequency. It really does resonate. Yeah, it's just one of those things. You still haven't gotten your package, Jenna? I'm trying to be patient. Oh, it'll be in the mail in the morning, Lori. I am on top of shipping. Awesome. I'll check that one as soon as I get off here. We only have a limited amount of that material, you guys, of these. And I obviously took one for myself. It's a perk. We'll call it a perk. What else have I taken for myself? Nothing. So yeah, unlike my husband who snatches all sorts of stuff from the store and says, that's mine. By the way, let's do this again because I don't know if I clicked on the person or talked to the person because I didn't have a note with this. Thank you, whoever did this. This is beautiful. I need to light it. It is Wild Orchid Sandalwood. So whoever gifted teacher with a candle, that's a good way to my heart. It works. So there we go. It works. Was it you, Isis? Was it? Thank you. Was it really? I'm getting all these notifications. I'm waiting. I have lag. Thank you so much, Isis. It really is beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I threw extra candy into that box. Brenda Klimo is exceptional. I love that. I love it. Okay, guys, this evening has obviously not gone the way we expected, right? But it went what? It went perfect. I really appreciate it, Isis. You have no idea. I got it in the mail and it made my day. With Sam gone, it pulls down, it pulls me down a little bit, and I just was like, oh, somebody loves me. Okay, guys, I am going to message a friend and see if we can. You went nuts crystal shopping? Awesome. I think I saw a post where you had like all sorts of new crystals. Yay. It was wonderful meeting you, Arcana. We are always happy to see Nicole, always happy to see new people come in and see old people come in. We have a wonderful community. We really, really. I'm going to check that out, Lori Spears. I will. I haven't oiled it. I've had it now for about 2 years. This is the first it's really sat out. And there we go. I'll lubriderm it. Puts the lotion on the skin, right? It puts the lotion on the skin or else it gets the drum again. Sorry. It's a family joke. Honestly. If oh, you're pain free, Amber. That's awesome. When I first started doing this, you got lucky, Bamboo. Don't miss the TikToks in the morning, you guys. I'm going to try and be consistent on the TikToks, but I got to tell you, putting it up to double speed makes my morning. I can get 2 minutes of reading in a minute. I feel so accomplished. And my sister's like, you need to let people hear your real voice. I'm like, that ain't no fun. All right. And with that, everybody, with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Sam wanted to buy, I'm not even kidding you. Sam wanted to buy The Silence of the Lambs house. He wanted it seriously. And I'm like, we are not living in that house. So I'll have to go back and look at your crystals, Brenda. Yay, crystals. Okay. And with that, I'm a dream that once was. I'm out of here. What's my TikTok name? I have no idea. My Mystical Life. My Mystical Life, I think. I don't know. I think it's My Mystical Life. I'm pretty sure. TikTok name. I don't know. Is there a name? That hair is just wild today. Get back over there. Okay. Let me see. I don't know. Don't do that. Oh, that's my sister. I don't need to see her video. Hold on. Wait here. You ever have a day just feel kind of hoarse? Oh my God. It even has my lipstick, right? And I have ear piercings. Who doesn't want to be a unicorn? Honestly. You ever have a day you just feel kind of hoarse? Oh my God. It's My Mystical Life. That right there. The stupidest stuff you could do online is right there. Okay. Good morning, Lisa Fry. Now leery of going on Journey. No, don't be leery about going on Journey. Everything is wonderful on Journey. It's exactly what it needs to be, right? Journey's beautiful. Journey is exactly what it's supposed to be. You guys, I'm out. You guys have a great evening. I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to start a tag that's called mimes. It's going to called psychic speed reading. Thank you, Suze Wilcox. That's funny. Okay, everybody, I needed you this evening. I appreciate everybody. I must have needed to be on, I guess. So, everybody have a wonderful evening. You're beautiful and find joy. Feel blessed. Feel divine because you are. And if Sam was here, he would tell you, let the light be with you always.